So I just got done riding Juliet. She's all unsaddled and put away. She is the big bay horse that you see riding in my intro. She was the one that got a little bit injured last year with one of her joints in her leg. So that's the one that I had to fix last year. And this year she's doing good. I'm just starting her out really slow. I think that ride was probably only like 10 or 15 minutes long, not even. But I really think that you don't have to go hard the first couple times because obviously they're not conditioned, so it's not healthy for them to go hard. So yeah. Juliet's turning 17 this year, I believe. So we've had her for 10 years now, and she's my best friend. She's the one that got me through when I lost my first horse, Mouse. He was a real good boy, but every time spent with pets has to come with an end, right? So at some point it was his time to go, and he's been gone now for 4 years and 2 months or something like that. And he was my best friend, and Juliet was the one that really got me back into horse riding after I lost him. So she's helped me get through a lot in life, and I'm always so thankful that I have her to spend time with. And I'm really happy that we're getting into the warmer seasons again so that we can spend a lot of time together riding again. So we finished milking. I didn't really get a chance to do any talking during milking just because I like to focus on milking, like I've said before. Because if you don't pay good attention, there is more chance for mistakes, and that's not good. So just here with the goats now, as you can probably tell. And I have Maple, Payette, Shine, and Samurai. Samurai's hogging all the grain. Hey, Shine. And they're all hanging out. Payette I put with the buck in January, and then the 2 younger ones I put in on March 11th. So hopefully in a couple months there will be babies. I know I mentioned that before, but I'm like super excited. Gestation period for goats is only 5 months, but I'm still super impatient and super excited to see what kind of babies we'll get. So I'm really curious to see if Shine will pass on her bum patch. She's so pretty. I'm just, impatient to see, but I know time will fly by, and I'm wondering, honestly, this is going to be my first time with goats kidding. I wonder if Payette looks pregnant, but I'm kind of just trying to watch her udder because she'll be a second-time kidder. So that means she can have way more than 2 if that happens. So I'm like I'm just super excited. I love baby goats. They're so stinking cute. But she looks pretty round, like that's her. If you look at her from this angle, she's looking pretty full, yeah?
You. Hey, bud. How's it going? And then these ladies actually could be having babies in like a month. So that'll be interesting. That's Preston. And he's gotten a lot calmer since we were able to send Taco away, so that's nice. This guy was pretty calm by nature to start off with, but Taco was making him freak out a lot more than he originally was. And these two little stinkers, this is Peggy. You guys have seen her before, and Cupid. She's just a little too small for me to be comfortable to be putting her with the buck. It's my butt. Yeah. Hey, bud. So that's why she's not in with the buck. And actually, that's the same reason for Peggy as well. You guys, they're both too small to be with their respective bucks, so that's why they're in here together. So my two ladies are tied up again. I'm gonna be leaving them tied up again overnight. They've done it once and they did really well, so I'm gonna be doing it again. It's really important to try and give them the experience of being at the show without them actually being at the show. So at the show they're going to be tied up overnight, and so it's important for them to experience that at home as well. I'm really happy with the progress. They're able to walk pretty well. Actually, Outlander is doing better than Birdie right now, so she's a lot more calm walking, and she's a lot more willing to work with me right now than Birdie is. So it's funny to see how those two switch attitudes every so often. So I'll show you what that looks like right now, and then that'll be the end of the video. Come on, you can do it. Good girl. Yeah, come on. There you go. Good girl. So that's exactly where they're at right now. They're gonna be at the show. Actually, show day is 3 weeks away. So there's still a bit of work to do, but I'm happy overall with the progress that they've made. Outlander currently is better at walking than Birdie, and Birdie currently is better at tying still than Outlander. So they've both got their strengths, but they still have a couple of things to work on together. But overall, I'm really happy with how they're turning out, and I'm really excited for the show to happen. So I know there may be a couple of questions about why I tie them as tight as I do, and that's to prevent them from getting tangled up with each other. So if I had them on a really long rope, then they'd be able to come further back, and that would mean that if Outlander could swing that way, then she could actually work her way that way to where Birdie is. Like if she swung her butt that way and then just pushed, then she could get tangled up in Birdie's rope and vice versa, and that's not something that I want to happen because that can result in, what's up, Fritz? That can result in pretty bad situations. So it's really important to have the rope at a certain length so that they can't hurt themselves or each other. So I have two of my partners in crime here, Fritz and Pumpkin. Hey, sweetie. And I think that's gonna be the end of today's video. So I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Say bye, Fritz. What's that angry face? Say bye to the people.